Frontier Transport takes great pride in providing best-in-class service to all of our customers in the plastics industry. Our dedicated plastics fleet comprises 90% of everything we do, and we do all we can to ensure that each and every delivery is picture perfect from the time of the assignment of the load itself to the delivery to our customer's customer. Most everyone knows that bulk plastics deliveries are different than regular freight moves, such as product in Gaylord boxes or bags loaded into vans. But just what is a bulk trailer and how does it work? The type of bulk trailer that is used to load and deliver loads of plastics most often is referred to as a big aluminum can. It is, of course, much more than that. Let's take a look at the equipment itself and see just how plastic pellets are loaded and delivered in bulk. The first step in providing service to handle your plastics is to ensure that the equipment is clean, dry, and odor-free. To accomplish this, Frontier, in our tank wash operations, utilizes hot water, approximately 150 degrees, and high pressure, approximately 125 psi. The trailer, all lines, fittings, and associated equipment is washed and dried before loading. The dome lids are opened, rinsed, and a high-pressure spinner is placed inside the trailer through each hatch. This process takes approximately 3 to 5 minutes for each hatch. The inside of the trailer is one compartment, but it does have some ribs and possibly some braces inside that must be cleaned. The high pressure and hot water combination ensures that all residue from any previous load will be completely cleaned out of the trailer. After the interior of the tank itself is cleaned, the fittings, bottom line, and hoses are cleaned with high pressure and hot water as well. Also, the bottom line is dropped, the valves are removed, cleaned, checked, and replaced. After all of the equipment has been thoroughly washed, it is then replaced back into service position and thoroughly dried with filtered air. Once the trailer is released from the tank wash, it is placed on the clean line and properly tagged for use. The driver who is assigned to that trailer for his next load will then do an extra step inspection on the trailer before loading the plastics. We have complete confidence in our tank washing capabilities, but we utilize the driver's inspection as a double check to ensure that the trailer and equipment is clean, dry, and odor-free. The driver inspects the interior of the trailer, hatches, gaskets, bottom lines, valves, and all associated loading equipment before proceeding to load the product. After inspection, the driver will then proceed to his load. He will get a scale for a light weight on the equipment and then proceed to the designated yard or loading site. Once arriving at that yard, the driver will check in with receiving personnel if required, or locate his assigned rail car. He will verify the rail car with his paperwork, as well as the tags on the rail car if it is in a Frontier controlled yard. Once he has verified this information, the driver will then proceed to hook up to the rail car, so that he can vacuum his load into the trailer. This will entail taking samples, as well as ensuring placing catch pans, filters, etc., and using hose stands to keep his hoses off the ground at all times. After loading, the driver will then proceed to get a heavy weight and proceed to deliver the load to the customer. He will arrive at the customer, check in with receiving personnel, and confirm that he is at the correct address, has the correct product, and verify silo hookup with the customer receiving personnel. The driver will then proceed to offload the material, and after delivery is complete, will then contact the receiver again to have the receiver verify that the load was received and sign all necessary paperwork. It should be noted that throughout this process, the driver is in constant communication electronically through satellite GPS and electronic communications in his truck directly to our dispatch system.